RGB lighting can be one of the easiest ways to add character to an otherwise boring room. Think about the difference that even a cheap RGB light strip makes to the back of a PC gaming setup. So when Govee reached out about their new Flow Plus light bars, my ears perked up a little bit. And to clarify, Govee did send these out to me for free to check out, but that's it. I'm free to make any criticisms I want, which I definitely have, and they, like you, are seeing this video for the first time. So let's take a look at how these things work and, more importantly, the different ways that you can use them. Inside the box, you've got your 2 light bars, and there are 2 different pairs of stands. One pair easily hooks onto the back of the bars, and using the sticky adhesive tape included on the back is meant to stick to something like the back of a TV or a PC monitor, or even on the wall if you wanted to. Now, I do have a bone to pick with Govee's product pictures here. They never show the wires in their marketing pictures. They look like they're wireless bars, but these are definitely wired bars, which is pretty common with these types of products. In the box is a hub that needs to be plugged into a power outlet. This hub is what your Govee light bars plug into. I feel like what would have been more intuitive is to have a USB power cable, which would then allow me to pull power either directly from my TV or my computer or any other USB device. So just note that wherever you end up using these bars, you will need access to a power outlet. Now, because I have a power outlet directly behind my TV, I'm able to hide the hub and the wires all behind my TV. The other stands that are included are for positioning your light bars upright on a flat surface like a desk. I feel like there was a bit of a design flop here. The power cable comes out the end of each bar, so you can either slide the bars into the stand with the cables hanging out the top, but now you've got some pretty obvious cables hanging out of the top, or you can rotate the bars and slide them in so that the cable runs out the gap at the bottom of the stand. This is fine if you have your bars facing a wall, which, wires aren't really visible from that angle, but if you wanted to have them facing you, you're gonna see those cables come out the front. Not a massive deal, but I feel like it could have been designed better. I've seen some people online try to tuck the cable into the back of the stand, but A, that can't be good for the cable long term, and B, the bar just doesn't quite fit the way it's supposed to when you do that. And while we are talking about wires, if you are curious as to just how far apart these bars can be spaced apart, you're looking at about 90 inches, which is 7.5 feet. So you've got plenty of wiggle room to move these things around. The other option is just to skip the stands altogether and lay them horizontally, which honestly can be a great looking option in many cases. As for actually controlling the look of these bars, Govee does have a free app which you can download on your phone, as well as connect with other smart devices like Google Home or Amazon Echo devices. You can also control the lighting directly from the hub. Outside of simply powering the lights on and off, you can rotate through solid colors or different lighting patterns. Now, you'll notice that each bar can display more than just a single color at once, and that is because these bars are RGBIC, so you can get pretty advanced on the color displays, especially when you use the app. The app is available for both Android and iOS, and it allows you to control all of your Govee products in one place. Basically, if you can imagine it, you can build it. They've got pre-built scenes for different types of lighting effects or moods, or you can customize the different parts of the light bars and exactly how bright you want each section, which color you want for each section. It's really cool stuff. And they also have a music mode, which when lighting products claim to react to music, I usually find the execution to be pretty useless and it's just overall very gimmicky. But the lights actually do an impressive job at matching the audio it hears. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-bum. You can use the microphone on your phone as the source of the bars, or they do have their own built-in speakers as well. So if you were to use these for TV and wanted them to react to what is going on, they will be able to react to the sound coming from the TV. But since the bars have no way of knowing what exactly is being displayed on your TV, the colors are not going to match your TV like some other lighting products can do. And if that's something that's important to you, you can check out the Govee Flow Pro light bars, as those ones, they're pretty much the same product, but they also ship with a camera accessories that can point at your TV, and then it's basically monitoring for colors being displayed. So while it isn't without its flaws, it's still a solid product, especially with the lower price range that Govee products are often found in. With companies like Philips, often dominating the smart lighting space for so long, I think it's great for consumers to see more affordable competitors pop up like Govee, enter the market, and you really just build out a whole ecosystem of smart lighting products. Also, dear Govee, please build a Stream Deck integration. Thank you. Now, odds are you've got boring light bulbs either in your room lamps or even up on your ceiling. In this video right here, I show you how you can turn those very boring lights into sexy RGB lights at a fraction of the cost of Philips Hue light bulbs. So go watch it.